Absolutely, man. Music's always been a big part of my life. I'm sure it's a big part of mostly everybody's life, but yeah, I'm definitely always into music and just even driving to the gym, man, to kind of motivate that drive. Oh man, you know it's funny. I'm from Jersey. I grew up. I listen to everything. You know, rap. You know, a little bit of rock, a little bit of everything. Guilty pleasure, I guess, would be like house music. You know, when I'm training, that beat is all right. In the car, it gets a little annoying, but you know,
I got you.
When we're moving around, it's all right. You know, I just went to the Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake concert in Philly this past summer.
Oh, no kidding. How was that?
That was amazing.
Great time.
Yeah, I'm a huge Jay fan.
Oh wow.
Huge Jay fan. So it was. I was impressed, man. Really nice show. Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, growing up, man, well, music was, like I said, was a big part. You know, and even just with my friends driving around, it's like you're driving around to your own soundtrack. And I guess you can kind of say it's the same way now, just driving to practice. You know, sometimes I live in Jersey. It's a commuter state. A lot of people drive, so you know. I have to drive, you know, hour to practice, an hour back. So, you know, that music definitely fuels us. And you know, I used to have 3-4 guys with me, and you know, we got an iPod on, and even in the gym too itself. You know, when we're not teaching technique, we're just training. You know, beats definitely get inside you and help motivate you.
That's definitely. You stumbled upon Dropkick Murphys. How did that come across you?
Man, that was actually my coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my coach really ended up. And for me, it was like, you know, I hadn't listened to him probably in like 5 or 6 years. You know, I've been really into him when I was like 19 and 20. And then I heard him again, and they were like a lot softer, telling stories. And I was like, oh man, they got old. Their music got old. I'm old. It's like, you know, when I was young, they were making young man music. Now that I was older, they were making like more, you know, mature music where you could hear, you know, it's less about the tempo, more about what was happening there.
Did you ever get to see them earlier on? You ever catch any of the performances? Yeah, when they were like.
I saw them for like $9 once.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw Weezer for $7.
That's a deal. All right.
Yeah, it's way back. It's probably, I don't know, somewhere in the 90s. I don't know. I plug in whatever I like on Pandora and just let it guide me to new bands. You know?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty like. I think it's pretty amazing because you hear a lot of bands you never hear otherwise. You know, now you don't have to be that geek in the record store. It's like so snobby. Oh, them that. You know, you can just punch in a band and they'll give you similar bands. And you're like, oh, who are these guys? Oh yeah. You know, I started listening to that Lana Del Rey song.
Okay.
It's horrible. I love it though. It's so horrible. The last concert I went to, I think, was the Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Mandalay Bay, yeah.
Over in Vegas? All right.
Yeah.
Had a good time with that? That was good?
Yeah, it was awesome. We actually went up in the balcony where nobody was supposed to be. It was pretty awesome. We were like the only people up there. And then people kept coming up and making us leave. And the guy, but no, it's okay. They can stay. It's pretty funny.
Honestly, I have the funniest playlist. I actually one of the commission guys who's always laughing. I loved having me in his dressing room because you never would know what song's coming on next. Because I'll go from Slayer to DMX to George Strait back to you know, to Rancid to, you know, go back. I bounce all over the place. I like my probably favorite show. Definitely like I'm with Slayer. I've been to about 7 times. Have a blast. We got like a group of buddies. No, it's pretty funny. We're some big guys. We got a couple of my buddies are about 180. I'm one of the smallest guys in the group. There's about 10 of us that went to the last one in Vegas. It was hilarious.
That's pretty awesome.
Boys. Rancid was the last one I went to. I know Lars, so he's a great dude. You know, I like this one. I like the old shows. Yeah, actually, this will be a funny one. My first concert was Poison opened for Rat. I went to see Rat with Poison open. I didn't know what Poison was. You know, that first album, it looks like 4 girls on the front cover. It's funny. Yeah, I mean, you know, high school, you know, we went to Bon Jovi, we went to quite a few of those kind of shows too.
Yeah.
So it was like, I've seen a lot of, you know, I worked a Social D concert when I was in college. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
We're huge fans of Social D. Yeah. So, you were younger. Did you ever have that interest, maybe curiosity, start a band? Did you play any instruments?
Oh, me, I'm about as musical. I am the worst singer there is. I mean, my friends make fun of me. Like, I can't sing, so it's fun. You know, I was never played a lot of music, so I didn't play much. My my son likes guitar. He likes that. My daughter takes 16 lessons in piano. She likes and stuff. So maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll do a band or something. But not that.
Oh, I see them all. I'm like, oh, where you been? I haven't seen you for 10 years. You know, before I was in the UFC and well known, right? We're all just starting off at the judo tournaments, you know. And I see these people, and it's like, that's when I just realized what a subculture was, kind of. You know, coming from Hawaii, I don't even really think about that word too much. And then I see it over, you know, at the jiu-jitsu tournaments, and that's what a subculture is. I never see them anywhere else but at the jiu-jitsu tournament. Music is just like they have their own subculture of really of just that same kind of, you know, that same sound, you know, that same local music sound. But then they have two different types of music in Hawaii. You know, Hawaiian music where they speak in Hawaiian, and local music where, you know, speaking English, so people can hear. But you know, the same beats and all that stuff. You know, and I wanted to name some names for you. So, I don't know.
That'd be great, actually.
Yeah, some of my friends, Soul Redemption, you know, Sudden Rush, you know, just, you know, local groups, local bands, and there's tons. So I can't even think of them off the top of my head. But because Hawaii is so small, so all the musicians, you know, all the athletes, they pretty much all know each other. What was I listening to this morning before I came?
Yeah.
I like that. Just regular local music from Hawaii. I listen to a lot of my friends make music in Hawaii as musicians, but you know, just local music. Of course, I listen to all the other music here and there growing up. I remember as a kid, I was telling this story to my lawyer today. So we all were 15 years old, you know, listening to rap and different things, and I remember this guy telling us, because 15 we all had licenses back in Hawaii. He goes, you know, when you drive around town, you only listen to Hawaiian music though. I go, why? He goes, the way you stay calm. You know, no road rage, right? No anything, just calm and relaxing music. So I always took that as a rule of thumb, and whenever I drive around town, I just try to just play it. You know, just turn on the Hawaiian station, Kappa FM or whatever, you know, whatever it may be. But what was the last concert? The last concert I've been to, I mean, all the small concerts, of course, I go up. Last one I went to was just like a year or two ago, was on Valentine's night. The Boys to Men concert. That was cool. Bigger concert. Yeah, you know, Valentine's are down there. I take my wife and stuff. So, hey, those guys are professionals. I think that was the best concert I've ever been to in my life. It was awesome.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
It was. You know what's funny is like I always make a CD, and like, all my friends always know it's my CD if I put like one messed up song on the end for them, like, you know, like some oldie song or something. Yeah. A tune that might be intense for me, somebody else might think it's calm. You know, it's calming for them. Right. So. It's just, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder and what they're looking for. Most people think the fight comes first and then you choose the song. No, you choose the song first and then you go think about who you want to fight. You get your mentality first, right? That's number one. Song comes first, fight comes second.